here's the key about Brookfield Asset Management. It's one of the largest alternative asset managers in the world, has almost, I think, $700 billion in assets under management, substantial amount of money, earns management fees and then performance fees on that, invests alongside investors in these funds. One of the things that has it really appealing to me right now is that management just announced in the latest earnings that they reported, they're going to explore the idea of spinning out its asset management business. And it's going to spin that out because what management is saying is that the way the market values these asset managers is the ones that are more asset heavy, where they actually have a lot of their owned investments and they're an asset manager, is there's between $30 and billion of market cap upside if they split them apart. That's like a 30%, 40% premium just by doing that one thing. And this is a business that's been a market crushing investment since it went public. I'm a huge fan of management. I think they do a wonderful job. And it's really appealing right now because of that additional upside. They may not do anything. They're going to explore it. We'll see what happens, but I just think it's a really appealing business. By the way, there was one question. This is a corporation. Brookfield Asset Management is a corporation. There's no Schedule K1. Their dividend, it's regular 1099s. So you don't have to worry about with Brookfield Asset Management, any Schedule K1 stuff.
626 billion AUM.
626. Okay, there you go. I thought it was more than that.
So can you kind of just briefly run through the relationship between Brookfield and all of the other Brookfields? Did they own a big percentage of Brookfield infrastructure? Like, how does that?
They do. They have equity stakes. They're publicly traded partnerships, and they hold equity stakes in those entities. They appoint board positions. Their leadership is basically people that came from Brookfield Asset Management come on as the executives to run it. So they have that same Brookfield approach to capital allocation. But yeah, they have the same equity stakes that the rest of us do, and that's a lot of alignment, a lot of shareholder alignment there.
You also get a management fee RIP, which is not the greatest thing in the world, but the performance of the partnerships have been so attractive that it's one of those things where it's like, it's a wart, but you can kind of look over it for the performance.
It's been worth the price of admission.
Yeah. And, on the people, one of the things I'd always enjoyed was that Brookfield Asset Management bought Oaktree. Mm-hmm. And so brought Howard Marks into theirs. And Howard Marks has been one of the
distress.
Whenever Howard Marks does an interview, he's a person you want to listen to.